Hello friends, welcome to this session of learning R and learning data visualization. And in this session, we are going to learn how to plot a dual axis plot like those which we are seeing in this journal article. Dual axis plots are plots where one quantity is plotted on a left y-axis and other quantity with different scale is plotted on right y-axis. Sometimes you may require 3 y-axis also. Those plots also can be plotted, but in ggplot2 that dual axis strategy is not available, or little tricky things we need to do to get dual axis plots. But in base R, very easy functions are available to get the dual axis plots. And to get the data, I just copied this figure and copied the caption also and gave that to Cloud AI, and that Cloud AI provided me the data, and that data I pasted in my R session. And using this, I plotted this dual axis plot, and I tried to get to understand how to place all those elements on this plot, and that's why you are seeing this overlap. But as we go on further, you can see that how we are getting the double axis plot, dual axis plot. This is the data for plot A here, and for plot A that data is there, for plot B also that data is there, and plot C also that data is there. And this is the output when I plotted the all those three. I mimicked all those three plots there, and I got almost similar one for these two, and we can compare those side by side also. That data is, and data A, data B, data C. Initially we will plot for data A only, and for that I am using this plot function. Initially we are not going to use this par. Par will go for little later, and this par is to adjust the margins of this I used here. That par parameters these are, and then the plot function is there. Plot data A dollar time is the x-axis. This is the base R plot. Data A dollar biomass is the y-axis, and the type will be both. Both we are going to use. I will just remove the plot and we'll go one by one, and I'll just restrict this plot to this level. I'll remove the code little bit so that you can see how the plot appears. And this is the plot which we got, a single axis plot where on y-axis the biomass is there, on x-axis time is there. And when we want to add other elements, I will go and copy one argument at a time. Color will be black. I'll run that to show you how that color, black color is there. That is there. Then PCH is equal to 16. This point character which we want there, comma, PCH is equal to 16. When we run that, you can see the point character is changing. It's changing. Then line type 1, this line type 1 is by default always, but here we'll specify also that line type 1, and when we run that, no change will be there. Cx is to increase size of the plot elements, and that Cx2 is there. You can see that plot elements are getting increased in size, that these are a little higher, but larger points are there. Then all these labels I will include there in that comma, and plot will have X label, Y label, and title also, main title also. And those CX label 2, CX label this time I will remove this CX label and CS axis. I'll bring that to new also so that I can remove this, and we'll run that. Take care of the brackets, and when these labels are there, these sizes are quite small. If you want to change those sizes, this CX lab and CS axis will work there. I'll put that. CX actually control the sizes of the plot elements, This Cx is for Cx labels, this one, and Cs axis is for this axis text. When we run that, it is saying that invalid ylim. Yeah, in this bracket, I forgot about the bracket, and this bracket is extra one. I will have to remove that. And when we run that, we'll have the plot. Larger size. Let it be at this moment, this larger size. Then this code is not required now. We have the plot. This par new function allows us to overlay a new plot, entire plot, with its own axis on this plot. And that new plot will be again data a time. This time we'll go for the surface tension. Earlier we added biomass, and this time we are going to add surface tension there. Again, all these things are similar. The PCH is changed, 17 only. Point character I used 17. And when we run that, par new I will run, and this plot also I will run. And here axis false is very important. Please remember that. Axis false, X label will not be there, Y label will not be there. Therefore, no overlap will be there between axis and all that. And Y limit 40 to 75 is there, just to include this surface tension values. And when we run that, you can see that new data, surface tension data has got plotted. Time has not, axis has not overlapped now. And here this axis doesn't have any label or those, because we have said that axis is equal to false. Now we'll put the axis there, and this axis will be put on the side 4. This is the side 4. Earlier I said that I don't know much about that, but this side is actually 4 there. We can have the side 3. We can, you can try changing this side to understand how these sides are decided. And this at is equal to pretty C 4275. 4275 will be the limit of that, and this pretty actually arranges that axis quite good. Therefore, remember this code to use this pretty in bracket C is equal to 4075. This will be the limits of the right y axis, and Cx axis 1.8 is to maintain the size of this. And we'll run that, and this text size is there because of that, and it's similar to other text sizes used. And this is the scale for the y axis now, and we have the y axis. Now we'll just add that m text. M text is the margin text. Margin text we can add on any margin. Therefore, we have selected the side 4 here to go for this margin. I think this bottom will be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going clockwise. Side definitions goes clockwise, and here on this side 4, we are going to add that we have added the axis. On the side 4 only we are going to add this axis label, and side 4 line is equal to 3 on third line. Earlier when my other plot was there, here okay, that plot was, I removed that plot, but we'll go for that again. There we'll get our plot original. Yeah, this plot is there. I will add that m text there, and that m text here, no margin is left for that m text, and for that purpose we are going to change that margin here. And this par, initially only adjust that par when you are working with that, and that parameter is there. We'll plot again this plot, par new, overlay the line. You can see the margin here. We are adding the axis here, and on this margin, on the third line, this is the first line, beyond that second line, after that third line will be there, and we are going to add m text on the third line, so that this will be but this sizes are now little different. This m text Cx is 1.3, and here Cx is I will see for that Cx x lab Cx is equal to 2. Therefore, we'll also make that Cx is equal to 2 there, and we'll see what happens. Yeah. Cx2 is quite larger. Okay, let it be. We'll keep that as such, but we'll replot again. From this par, we'll go further, and m text, quite larger one. I don't want that to be that large, therefore Cx will be 1.3 only. I will keep for this, and we'll see how it happens. And if we think that we need to change that, we'll change that little later. And this plot is there with all its elements now. Now main also we can give here and all those things. That title I will place the main title of the plot, run that, and title is not given here. Title we have to select from that, and here that title will be title is equal to now m text is equal to, not title, is equal to my plot. A dummy title I gave here. You can see that title here, my plot. It's there on the side 3. This is the side 3, side 1, side 2, side 3, and side 4. I remember now. On the line 1, we can change that to line 2 also. It will go little up, and little up. Adjustment 0, Cx is 1, and font is 2. And Cx also we can make 2. Okay. That's how we get the double axis plot. Now, I enclosed all this code in a function to get this plot. Plot with secondary axis function, data. This data will provide there. Data A, data B, data frame, it will be title of that plot will provide there. And then all those functions which we used above to get these dual axis plots are there. Now, why the function is there? Because I want to go for these 3 plots together. And then this function, all that code is entered there, par mfro and all that. And here, till here that function is there. We'll run that, and this function is returning the plot element. Now here, this PDF output, initially we'll see those 3 plots together, and this PDF output will call little later. We'll save that PDF output little later. That par mfro I will run. That par mfro is there to adjust the margins of that to place our plots correctly. And these 3 plots I will plot. Plot 1 here in the margin, plot 2, plot 3, and you can see that those are not arranged properly. You can see zoom also, and in zoom those plots are visible properly. Now still that legend is not there, and this surface tension is getting overlapped with each other. In zoom that is not overlapping, but when we cramp that plot, that gets overlapped with each other. That's little problematic for us. Now this plot looks good when we change the sizes of that, and quite proper plot it is. These titles are also there. And then plotting layout we are resetting now for the legend, because at the bottom we want the legend for that. I will run that. 1 now at the bottom only single will be there, and the legend will be at the bottom. This legend position at the bottom. Legend will be biomass and surface tension. Color black, PCH for biomass. Point character will be 16. Surface tension will be 17. Line type for biomass. Line type will be 1. For surface tension, line type will be 2. And XPD horizontal is equal to true. Horizontal direction will be there. At what location we want to place it on this plot. And box type will be no. And CX will be 1.3. And when we run that, we'll see the legend, and that legend is not visible here in this one. If we want to see the legend, I will make that as 0.15 and we'll run that. You can see the legend here. Yeah, the legend is coming here. We'll see what happens when we go for this PDF output plots. I will run this PDF. Then PDF engine output files is open here. I'll close this file. And then I will go for the PDF one. Now the PDF engine is there. PDF output plots.pdf is created, and now the following all these plots will be plotted there on that PDF file. Plots are getting plotted, and the PDF engine I am closing now. Yeah. and that RStudio GD second PDF engine, and that plot is there in this directory erworks assignment, because that's my working directory now, erworks assignment, and here that output plots is there, and we'll see how that output plots look like. And this output plot is quite good, but this biomass surface tension legend is not at the proper location. We'll close that, we'll go to the code again, and this will make as -35, and we'll run from this PDF again. The entire code for the plots, 3 plots will run, and the plot have got plotted now, and we'll see the output, and you can see the output, but still that legend is not there at the bottom. We'll have to play a little with that to get the legend, and here in the figure those people have gave the legend in the caption. We can also do that if we can't place the legend properly. I will make that 2.5, and we'll see what happens. Run this thing, and we'll open the output plots again, and this time the legend is there at the proper location, the location where we want it to. Biomass is with the solid circle, and surface tension is with the triangles, and we have created a similar plot like that we saw in the our research paper like this. And that's all about double axis plots. If you want to have the triple axis plot also, 3 y axis, then you have to change this axis side 4. Side 4 will be there. This new one axis here, yeah, side only side 4, and this line you will change for this titles and all that. You will just have to change the margin of the plot, this margin one, the 4th margin you have to change, this 5 margin you have to make little larger to allow inclusion of the 3rd axis also. That can also be done. In my next video we'll go for the 3 axis plot. Thanks for watching this video. If you like the video, please click like button. Please share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed yet. Thanks for watching.